Welcome back to the Papaya Chronicles of the Papaya, my Arambol diary. Got this cute little papaya today. It's actually like a little gnome hat. I think, are they gnomes? Those things, or elves, something like that. They got those cute little hats. That's what this one is looking like. Nice humble one. The flesh is looking good. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, the consistency of it is really nice. It's not so sweet, but it's a real papaya for sure. Its naturalness, it's like, yeah, maybe the light codes. My body's telling me that this is right substance. So look, what am I here to talk about? I realized yesterday, the video I made yesterday, Papaya Chronicles 9, I haven't watched it back, but I observed that when I was making it, I wasn't really making sense. I didn't have my usual skills of like articulation and like right speech kind of. And I recognized it was because I've probably done that breathwork session in the morning, which put me in a space of, I don't know. And I realized that all through my normal practice this morning, you know, my stillness meditation for 10-15 minutes, Kapalbhati, 2 rounds, then this limitless breath from Soma, and then the alternate nostril breathing with retention for like 15 minutes, and then doing my prayer at the end. I recognize through that, I know I'm meant to be in meditation, I'm meant to be connected with myself, but a lot of things come to me during that time, of like, okay, like what to talk about and stuff like that. So I recognize, yeah, so I already got some things that I want to share today. And what do I want to share today? Yeah, so very interesting. So if you haven't watched the video about with me and Sasha, she's the intimacy coach, the video is probably out by now. I think the title will be When an Avoidant Meets an Intimacy Coach. It could change, but I feel like that's the appropriate title. It's quite cool. And basically, since we had that conversation, so much has changed. Like, it's expanded me so much. And that's what doing these things does, and being vulnerable does. It opens you up. So yeah, I got my routine here. Most of the time I'm in a bit of a hurry, I can't lie. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I got back yesterday, I just finished sun gazing at the beach. And I come back, I eat my bananas, my nuts, my dates. And then she messaged me, she's like, oh, are you in Mandrem, which is down there? And I was like, no, I'm in Arambol. She's like, oh, I need a lift. And I was like, I'm already in a rush. Like, I'm just gonna eat my nuts and my dates and my cashews, get and bananas. Nuts, dates, cashews. Okay, cashews are nuts. And then I was just like, basically she needed a lift from Mandrem to Arambol, well, to the dance. I was like, are you going to the dance? She said, yes. So the usual, you know, avoidant in me, you know, I like to spend time by myself. I love, one of the main things I like to do out here is ride the bike. I love riding the bike by myself. You know, I drive a bit crazy, a bit dangerous, but it's all safe in my eyes, and spirit is protecting me, and I continue to honor this protection that you give upon me to drive safely amongst the madness. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things here is driving alone. But yeah, since the conversation I understood all of this stuff is avoidance of feeling something or anything. Yeah, so I said to her, I was like, look, I'll come pick you up, let me just get in the shower and I'll come pick you up. So anyways, I went there. You know, it's easier to ride the bike with just one person. I had on the back, I've done a good deed, but I recognize, why I mention that is because I recognize, I'm recognizing my patterns now of avoidance, of staying in my shell and staying isolated. It's all just avoidance because I'm scared to connect or potentially feeling uneasy. So yeah, all you loners out there, you're loners because you're scared of connecting. You're not connected to yourself, therefore it's difficult to connect with others. I'm speaking to myself. So anyways, and also when we got to the dance, there was like a little warm-up. There's only like 4 or 5 people on the dance floor. And then there's like this little small stage on the side. And I just went up there and I was dancing on there, which, I mean, part of me is like, wow, that's really cool to take the initiative to go up there. Because you kind of, it's like being seen up on the stage. But then when Sasha came through, she walked through. Oh my days, I was like, wow, this is avoidance also. I was like, damn, me being on this little stage by myself is avoidance because it prohibits me from walking around the dance floor and potentially connecting with someone before the dance. So yeah, straight away I got down and I mentioned it to her and I was like, wow, I can't believe all these things are coming to me. Anyways, the dance was the first time I didn't feel so energized in the dance. I didn't have my usual power. DJ was playing a bit of like, she's really cool, bless her. She dances behind the decks. I don't know why DJs don't dance. I don't know if they think they're too cool to dance, or maybe they're just awkward, and maybe that's the reason they got into DJing, maybe because they can't dance, I don't know. If I was a DJ, which is a potential for the future, I mean, everything's possible for me. If I was a DJ, I'll be rocking it behind the decks. People will be gassed to see me, I can't lie. There's a potential I could be a DJ in the future. But yeah, she's playing a bit of these tunes, and I was like, I know ecstatic dance, the whole idea is to like kind of move in ways that, you know, you don't usually move, but my energy wasn't there. So I went to go look at my phone, and boom, I got a message from my boy, Javon, and I didn't realize because time is going quick. I thought he was arriving tomorrow, but he told me, he messaged and he said he's here. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna leave right now. I'm gonna go and eat, and then I'll come see you. So I left the dance early, maybe like half an hour before it finished. I went to go eat, and yeah, my energy was a bit strange because yeah, I wasn't feeling so energized in the dance, and it was like bringing up some things about not connecting with people, not connecting to myself. I was watching people do the contact improvisation, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. Like, I can't do that. I'm not at that stage yet of connecting with other people. I'm not fluid like that, like by myself, yes, but anyways, so my energy was a bit strange. As I got into this place to eat, my little rice and dal spot, I'm by the thing washing my hand, and this Indian guy's looking at me, and he's like, I was like, what? Because like I said in the video, if you watch the video, the intimacy thing, like I'm in stealth mode, warrior mode when I'm by myself. My nervous system's like in defense. I was like, what? And he was drunk. I see that he was drunk, and he was like trying to connect with me, but it was so cringe. And I got this story in my head that these Indians, they're cringe, and like they should just like really like stick to spirituality and just leave the rest for like the rest of the world, because yeah, they're not cool, and it's just really cringe. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I see he was trying to feed off my energy. I know that I'm not bigging myself up. I know that I have a certain energy about me, a certain presence and a certain light. Even if I'm in a not so good mood, like there is still something about my energy which people often misinterpret. So I see that people like to feed off my energy sometimes. So I was aware that this was going on. I was like, boss, I was like, move. So I went to go sit down, and he tried to come up near me. And then I was like, boss, move from me now. Like he'd finished eating, like he was just sitting there, and like I had to just stand up, and I haven't done this for ages, but I got really heated. I was like, boss, I was like, move for me right now. Like proper like asserted myself, because he was like interfering in my space. And then my man pulls out a badge. My man's a police officer. And I was like, but so what? I was like, I didn't do anything wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the fool, he's the drunk idiot. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, he wasn't moving, and I noticed the more I was engaging with him, telling him to move and stuff like that, because he just sat down. When I told him to move, he just sat down, which was a little bit disrespectful, if I'm honest. But he was just drunk. And eventually I was like, you know what? The only thing that's going to help this is quite wise. I just went to the back of the restaurant. It's only a small little dingy place. I went to the back and I faced the wall. So I'm there, and I found myself on my phone just quickly like looking at some videos of me dancing that I made yesterday. And very quickly I was like, this isn't what I need right now. And because we done the thing yesterday, the interview with Sasha about like, you know, getting in touch with the body, this was the first time in my life that I took the opportunity to check in with myself. I can't believe. So this was why I'm saying all of this is because it was divinely orchestrated that this situation took place to test me, because I learned all that stuff with Sasha, and now I was given this opportunity to really check in with myself. So what did I do? I sat there, I closed my eyes, and I tried to tune in. And observe the sensation. I was putting my hand on my belly, on my chest, and I was self-soothing. I was telling myself everything is okay, it's safe. Not that he was like a threat, you know what I'm saying? It could have been over for him just like very quickly, but you know, just identifying that a situation like that gets the nervous system all fired up. And I was like, I'm safe, everything is okay, there is no threat. I'm connected, you know, I'm grounding. I was visualizing my feet, you know, on the earth and stuff like that. And I was like kind of rubbing myself. And yeah, it was amazing. Like, and after a while of doing that, my food came. Actually, now the guy came from the restaurant because they know me. I go there every night. And he's like, oh, sorry, he's left now. Apparently, he's police in not around here, from a different area. So, anyways, the guy's just a fool. But why I mentioned all of that was, yeah, the way that the universe orchestrates stuff is mad. Like, you can't really make this stuff up. It was such an honor for me to experience that and to use the tools that I've been given the day before. So yeah, so note to self that, yeah, self-soothing and talking to myself, to making sure that letting my body know that it's safe and it's okay, because usually all the time I'm just in a madness. And I like madness, I'm used to madness. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it's 11 minutes. Gonna leave it there. It's the new moon today. New moon in Aquarius. My Aquarius brethren just landed. Gonna go. I'm doing some breathwork session at 5 o'clock, and then I'm going straight to the dance at Shunya. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a powerful one. So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna eat this other half of the gnome hat, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.